Hi, my name is Wayne Pinnell. I'm the managing partner here at Haskell & White. Today I want to talk to you about that idea that you are getting ready to sell your business and that somebody's going to conduct due diligence. So let's take some mystery out of what due diligence is and let's talk about some ways to be prepared for it, because it is a big thing. This is going to be a big transaction, bigger than selling a house. This is selling your business. You put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into it. So let's make this process as easy as it can be. So the first thing you want to do is start planning early. We see many clients that come to us with a letter of intent in hand from a prospective buyer, which can happen to you tomorrow, but they often find that they're not really ready at that point in time to sell the company. So there's a lot of things that should be put in place long before the LOI shows up at your door. One of those things would be staffing your positions strategically, making sure you've identified gaps in your organization and you've put the right people in the right places to run your business as effectively and efficiently as possible. Those will add value. It's also going to help you navigate and manage the due diligence process when it comes along. From a due diligence standpoint, what are they really looking for? They're looking for a well-run business, but they're also looking for complete documentation, files. You can talk about the history of the company, produce your financial records, payroll records, etc. Things that they're going to want on a list, a very long list, mind you. You want to have those ready, complete, and be able to answer any questions without having to go back into a dungeon and search for those boxes. The other thing would be maintaining compliance all along. A lot of companies find over time that they've expanded. They're operating in multiple states, so things like payroll, income taxes, state and local taxes for sales, other taxes that are there, they all should be monitored and should be complying with everything that has to be done throughout the year. This would include your employee benefit plans, EPA, FDA, whatever alphabet soup government agency that has got a hand on your business. You want to make sure you're complying accurately and completely throughout the life cycle. When due diligence starts, you also need to figure out how to not make this a distraction. There are many companies that suddenly enter the buying cycle or the selling cycle from their perspective, and they're so focused on complying with due diligence that their business trails off. Businesses trailing off during a sales discussion only lead to perhaps a lower sales price. So back to what I said earlier, right people running the business, let everybody be in there running it the way it should be, so when due diligence happens, we're not seeing a diminution in value because you've let things slide answering questions. And that brings up the final point I'd like to make here is coordinate your team of advisors. Have your attorney, your accounting firm, perhaps your wealth manager, insurance agents, whomever you need to advise you, not just at the start of due diligence, but well ahead of it, so you're prepared. They know what role you want them to play. It's very important. And perhaps if one of them is going to be the captain because you don't feel comfortable doing it, make sure the whole team knows who is running the show and running that transaction for you, again, to make it as effective and efficient for you, and hopefully make the easy process, have the buyer think, this is really a good deal, and maybe you squeak out a few more dollars. So due diligence, it's something you need to be prepared for. Long word, it's going to come with a long list of things you need to provide. So the best thing you can do is have everything in place well before you need to provide it, so you can make your exit through your buyer seem like a seamless, well-run process that perhaps adds a few extra dollars into the sales price when it's time.